Dictation number 160. Start. I crave the indulgence of the House for making this statement on the opening day of the Parliament, as I wish to take honorable members into confidence at the earliest opportunity about the extremely difficult foreign exchange position in which we find ourselves at present. Full stop. Our foreign exchange reserves have declined more or less steadily during the current fiscal year. Full stop. Some decline during the months of April, September, when export receipts are usually low, is a normal feature of our balance of payments. Full stop. The decline in reserves during April September 1984, however, was almost twice as large as in the same period of 1983. Full stop. The discipline in reserves has continued during the past 4 or 5 months, when we should normally be gaining reserves in order to meet the requirements of the coming lean season for exports. Full stop. On February 12, 1985, the foreign assets of the Reserve Bank stood at about 700 crores. Full stop. As honorable members are aware, the Reserve Bank is required to hold a minimum rupees 800 crores of reserve in the form of gold and foreign securities. Full stop. The Reserve Bank has been able, in fact, to abide by this requirement for some time only on the basis of a transfer to the bank of gold which the government had acquired over the years. Full stop. The recent decline in reserve is the result of a variety of factors. Full stop. In view of shortages of food grains in the country and the pressure on prices, we have had to provide for large imports of food and fertilizers against free foreign exchange. Full stop. Payments on account of defense imports have also been increasing, and we have had to provide for larger repayment obligations in respect of the growing volume of our indebtedness abroad. Full stop. While exports have been rising, the increase this year had not been as large as in 1983-84, and it has not been reflected fully in the receipt of foreign exchange. Full stop. A part of the increase in exports has been to countries with whom settlements in trade and payments are made in rupees. Full stop. There is reason to believe that export earnings have been lower because of higher interest rates elsewhere. Full stop. A part of the decline in reserves may therefore be short term in character and may be expected to reverse itself. Full stop. First and foremost, we have to reduce inflationary pressures in the economy. Full stop. The strictest fiscal and monetary discipline has to be observed in the interest both of stability of prices and of improvement in the payments position. Full stop. The budget of the central government for the year 1985-86 will be announced them 10 days from now, and I do not wish to say anything about this at this stage, full stop. But it is clear that the financial operations of the central and state governments, as well as those of public and private sector enterprises, will necessarily have to be guided by the overriding consideration of avoiding inflation, full stop. I have taken this up with the state governments, and I have no doubt that in the present grave situation, I can count on their wholehearted cooperation, full stop. On the monetary side, several measures have been taken during the past year to bring about an orderly increase in interest rates and to slow down the pace of monetary expansion, full stop. The Reserve Bank has just announced further measures to this end, full stop. The bank rate has been increased from 5% to 6%. Coupled with this, the term governing the rates at which scheduled banks are eligible to borrow from the Reserve Bank have been made stiffer, full stop. Banks will be able to borrow at the bank rate only when their net liquidity ratio comes to 30% or more, as against 20% at present, full stop. The borrowing rate of the individual scheduled bank will increase by 1.5% for every 1% decline in its liquidity ratio below 30%, full stop. The Reserve Bank has also taken steps to make appropriate changes in other interest rates in the economy, full stop. Thus, banks have been asked to raise the interest rates on their term deposits as well as savings bank deposits, full stop. The ceiling limit to the lending rates of banks has been raised from 10% to 15%, full stop. The Reserve Bank lending rate to cooperative banks would also now be higher by 1%, full stop. Appropriate changes in other interest rates, including those paid and charged by government and other financial institutions, are also being made, full stop. These measures should limit the expansion of bank, credit and bring about an appreciable reduction in inflationary pressures in general by encouraging a greater flow of savings and a greater sense of economy in the use of scarce capital resources, full stop. The Reserve Bank will watch carefully the expansion of credit and money supply in the economy in the light of the genuine requirements of growing production, full stop overall.